5.56. Obviously those are gone already. That means I was hitting it pretty dead center. Let's rock and roll. All right guys, super excited. We're at WhisperStrike with the CEO Richard and Nicole, and they're gonna give me a rundown on these quiet suppressors. They sent me the trophy 5.56. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for sending me that. We're gonna run it and we're gonna use it. So we're gonna overlay that as well when I get that in my hands and on my rifle.
So when we got into business suppressors, everyone talked about quiet, but that's not what you need. When you think engineering-wise, and I've developed missiles, rockets, and lasers, and directed energy weapons,
wow.
What's the perfect combination of a suppressor and a gun itself? 5 things, 5 pillars of suppression. Number 1, key post-gun accuracy. Yep. We have 0 POI shift. Even after 5,000 rounds, a suppressed group's tighter than an unsuppressed group.
Wow.
Take away flash and flame, reduce recoil by 50%. We take the energy, push it to round down range, create a forward force on the weapon, so it recoils flat back into your shoulder and doesn't rise.
Okay.
Number 4 is gas to the shooter. We capture it in a suppressor and then flow it out the front.
Okay.
And 5 is sound in 2 ways. On an AR platform with a supersonic round, we're below 140, but we design it acoustically to have the high frequency waves cancel each other out, so you get a low tone.
Wow.
And then we design all that with 3D printing into the smallest, lightest suppressor we can, both for us and for Whisper Chicks.
Yes, Whisper Chicks. Yeah, so what
Then
is
Whisper Chicks was born. So I came from Illinois. There were no suppressors in Illinois, and grew up shooting things that probably little girls shouldn't be shooting. I was totally turned off to firearms. I became an archer, and I kind of left that all behind. Well, fast forward, I married a Marine who moved to Georgia, and I met this gentleman. And he said, you need to try shooting suppressed. And it was like, we call it the O-face.
Yeah.
It changed everything.
Because allowing dang was the scaring you? That's why you didn't like it?
It's intense. And when you're a kid, it really sticks with you with that emotion. And so it's really critical for women and kids. Their first time needs to be positive or they're not going to return to shooting. And so
That's true.
I could not believe how much it transformed my experience shooting. And I said, I am just a regular woman. If this could change my experience, I'm sure there are so many other women that are being left behind because of this. And if they had a suppressor, they would also want to get into shooting.
Well, thank you guys for having me. I'm super excited. Pleasure to meet you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
All right,
Thank you, Brett. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you. You guys have a green coming out? Oh, that was sick. Hey guys, we're here at Discount Firearms, finally picking up my WhisperStrike suppressors. I got 2 of them. I got the trophy and I got the 5.56 with the hub. So I brought my 2 guns as well. I'm gonna put one on my IWI and on my Q Honey Badger, and then I'm gonna take them out to the range. We're gonna shoot them. We're gonna see how accurate they are. I'm gonna have the guys here put them on for me because I gotta take off my muzzle device, and then we're gonna put them on direct thread. So stay tuned, check it out. Okay, look at it. This one is 5.56. So I'm gonna throw this one on my Q Honey Badger, and I'm gonna throw this one on my IWI. Actually, which is better, I'm gonna put this on my IWI because it's a 16-inch barrel, so that'll be good. It's not as long. And then my short barrel Q is about a 10-inch, I think, so that'll look good. Eroding, and this one has eroding as well.
A little bit. I could break it down more, but it's going to stop and potentially damage your threads.
Okay,
so we'll try a little spacer and see if that helps.
See guys, that's why I go to a professional. Because me, I wouldn't know that, and I would think, oh, it's good, I probably cinch it down, and then I get a baffle strike, and those aren't good. Sweet. Yeah. All right, so we got our suppressors on the gun. We are ready to shoot. He gave me some good pointers as well. He's going to be doing some research, R&D on suppressors. So, you know, getting knowledge. So, I'm excited. Let's get to the car. We're going to go eat his church on Saturday, and then go shooting tomorrow. So stay tuned. WhisperStrike sent me 2 cans. I got one on my Q Honey Badger hub mounted 5.56, and I got a direct thread 5.56 on my IWI Zion. Are these worth the stamp, or are these just 2 titanium tubes with the logo? We're gonna find out. So, just set up the targets. We're gonna check them for accuracy. They claim accuracy with these cans, so I set up 2 targets here. We're gonna test that out. The Trophy 5.56 and the Match 5.56. I got a steel target here as well, because I like the sound. And I put some red dots here, so we'll see how accurate we are here, so we can also hear it from distance. And again, we'll try to see what kind of grouping we get here. We're shooting about, what is that, 50, we're at about 50 yards, I would say. We're gonna go from that table over there at 50 yards and see, you know, kind of sound, accuracy, all that good stuff. So, let's get to work, let's get to work. You ready? All right, guys, again, look how dope that looks. You can see I already got some marks on it. You can tell I've used it, guys. I've scratched it. It already discolored a little bit, but it's holding, which is very important to me. It's gonna change color, that's normal. But I remember my Trash Panda, if you notice in my Trash Panda, I had to Cerakote it black. Because this, what is this, titanium as well? I believe this is a titanium can as well. This one discolored so fast. When I shot it, it turned brown immediately, which for me, I was like, man, I was kind of upset. So now we are suppressed. This is the 5.56. You hear the difference? What do you think? It's pretty accurate. I was missing before. So, what do you guys think? Obviously, it's kind of, again, hard to tell. I probably need the whole sound. Let's go to the direct thread. This is my tactical games gun, guys. If you guys haven't watched my tactical games video, watch that. I need to get back out there and train with the guys. I've been so busy with work, guys. So, this one we're going straight to suppress, guys. Let's see what this one sounds like. Nice. How's that sound, guys? Look at this. I don't know if you guys noticed earlier, I had 3 little red dots. They were pretty circle. Obviously those are gone already. So that means I was hitting it pretty dead center at 50 yards with a lot of wind. You know what I mean? All right, so these are a few scratches. So we're gonna try to put 5 on target, 5 on target. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I got it on red. All right, but oh, look at my shots. All right, not bad. So these were my first two. That was one second shot. That was my third shot. That was my fourth shot. And fifth, I was on the red. So we're gonna go for the top one now. It's clean with my Q SBR and the hub mounted 5.56 can. And we're gonna see what we hit with that. All right, so again, I'm gonna use the Barricade stop here. You can see I got a little room here. The rails is touching. You gotta get that gap, come over here. So I'm touching there. I got a little bit of rail touching, so I got a nice 90-degree purchase right there. And then this, I'm barely off a couple millimeters. Oh my God. All right, I guess I need the LPVO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, so obviously I put the dot in the same place. What I tried to do there was just limit my movement. Just keep everything tight to see if I can get just a tight grouping. So look guys, almost got one. Remember my first shots were like over here. So this one now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think this one 5. I got one more here, let's put it on steel. All right, so let's try this. You guys want to hear a 300 Blackout just for fun? Ooh, this thing's hot already. Oh, missed the button. All right, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna pack it up because the range is closing. They make you get out of here at 5:30. But your boy's coming back. What do you think about this 3D printed stuff, right? So, and do you like my guns? What do you think? What do you think? All right, guys. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Later. Hey guys, I just want to give a quick word and thank you to our sponsor, Modern Wellness Clinic. My motto is stay fit, stay ready, and stay healthy. I'm a gun enthusiast. I love this sport, but also diving into this sport, I realize how many guys don't take care of their health and their wellness. We spend a lot of money on all this stuff and we're not spending money on ourselves. If you're like me, I'm sure most of you men are head of household. People depend on you. Take care of yourself and let's lead by example. We need to stay healthy and strong for our family and loved ones, for your kids. There's no point in being a badass if you can't go up a flight of stairs, if you can't actually save somebody. Think about that. With a big and humble heart, people are scared to go to the doctor. I get it, you're scared of needles, you're scared of blood work, I get that, but you have to do it. We gotta be physically fit, mentally fit, spiritually fit. Please go get your blood work tested. If it's not with our clinic, please any other clinic. Get excited about what's going on inside of your body. Again, I hope I don't offend anybody. I'm not trying to be rude. This is what I've done my entire life. Once you have a health problem, that becomes your only problem.